Hello, I am Maricita Colors in English. ¿Cómo están? How are you? Today we are in a live chat. I want to show you my new jacket. This will be the next pattern. I will show you the fantasy stitch. And we will learn a little. Thank you for your like. Thank you to comment. And thank you to be here with me. This is my new crocheted jacket. This will be the next pattern here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. I use a nice fantasy stitch that I made in all the work is the same fantasy stitch. Look. I made some photos of my new jacket. You can make with wool or cotton. This is cotton. I use 50 or 550 grams of yarn of cotton. This is the rest of this green, and this is another green. In the beginning, I bought 8 balls of 50 grams of this yarn. But when I make the jacket, I noticed that I will need more. So when I went to the store, on the store only, they have one more of this, one ball of 50 grams. So I bought this, and I was thinking which color get or goes with this green, verde en español, grün en alemán, in German, and I think I saw, okay, this is a nice green too, so I will use this. So altogether are 11 balls altogether, 9 with this dunkel is auf in German, dark green. Maybe you can write me which color thinks you is this both colors. Okay, altogether is I use 11 balls. This yarn is the same model, 100% cotton is the same. In the etiquette, they say that I can use the hook number 4 until 4,50 millimeters. And I use the hook number 5 millimeters. For that, the work is not so tight, that is a little loose. Look, this is a fantasy stitch. Okay, it's like this. I made in one piece. I will show you how I made. Today we will learn how I made, and the next week I will have the pattern in English. I will try to make this pattern for my channel in Spanish for this Saturday or maybe the Sunday. I will show you. Look. I begin from here, from the back. I didn't make waist. How you say in... If you can write me, please, it will be nice to read you. If you hear me good. Okay, here my another apparat. I can hear good. Muchas gracias for your like. Thank you very much for your likes. So we begin my jacket from here, from the back. I made the long until the waist, a little until the hips. You can make longer your jacket if you prefer. But I make only until the waist. I will see if I can show you the photos in my Facebook. I have my Facebook, Maricita Colors, in English and in Spanish. Almost, fast, almost. I have all the patterns that I have in Spanish. Fast all I have in English. Not all, but fast all the patterns. Look. This is the jacket. Look in the back. You see that it's a little longer. So it's not so short like I saw. In the front, okay, looks a little that it's not so. It's a little short. But in the back, you can see that it's a little longer. So I will see if I have another photos I want to show you. You can find me too, remember, on Facebook and Instagram, like Maricita Colors. You can write me in English or Spanish. This is the same. How change the color, no? It's nice. I love this color, this green color. Okay. Welcome to my channel. To all the person that is the first time that you see or watch my videos, welcome. I am Maricita Colors. I am a Peruvian a woman that I live now in Germany, but I am from Peru, from Lima. And okay, I will show you. We begin from here, from the back. I make the long that I want. Almost I have 50 centimeters of long. From white, look, here is the sew of the with the laterals or with the front. So it's from here to here. The white is approximately 50 centimeters of, and from long is 52 centimeters approximately. We will see how is. I will tell you and I will write for that I can remember. This is good, but where is my notes? I have my notes. I will show you all. I will 50 centimeters in inches. Malsem. Okay, 50 centimeters is approximately 19.6 inches. This is from wide. And from long, I have 52 centimeters. We can write here in this 52 centimeters, approximately 20.5 inches. So from wide, I have 50 centimeters. It's a large size, this jacket. And from long until the shoulders, I have 52 centimeters. That is 20.5 or 20.4 inches. 20,4 en español. 19,6 en español. 50 centímetros, 52 centímetros en español. So I will show you how I made. I begin by example from here, from down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, the back, we begin with the back. You can make the long that you prefer until the shoulders. So we make from down to up. And when we are in you have the long that you prefer, we will separate the back. This is the back. We will separate the work in two parts the same. I like always don't make the shoulders. I always make my sweaters like this since I was a a teenager, I always made my sweaters in knitting, and always I don't like to make the sew in the shoulders. So I always try to make always increases or decreases for that the work is in one piece. For this, all my works that you find here, almost all the works that you find here on my channel are in one piece. So I made from here, from down to up until the shoulders. This is the shoulders. And when I have the long that I prefer, you can make longer, I separate the work into parts the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By example, this is the center. So I continue making 4 separate. Here one, and from here I make another. So this will be the front from the right, and this will be the front from the left. Until the shoulders, I made 52 centimeters. That was 20 inches approximately. And from wide, I made 19,6. And I have 45 rows. I made 45 rows until the shoulders. When I make the separation from the front of the right and the front of the left, every front must have 45 rows plus I made 4 rows more. So altogether are 49 rows from the front of the right and the front of the left have 49 rows. This all you will watch on my pattern. When I have the 49 rows, I turn in 2 parts the same, and I sew the laterals, this lateral with this lateral. I will show you here by example. This is we will make like this. And here we will have the 2 fronts, the back, and I will sew the laterals, this lateral with this lateral we will sew with the back, because we turn in the shoulders, we turn into parts the same. And this plus extra 4 rows will give move to our work. Will give a move in the shoulders. For this, I give the extra, the 4 rows from the fantasy stitch. No? And I will join here in the lateral, and I don't must join on the shoulder because the shoulder is this. So when we turn, this will be automatic, the shoulder. And edge with edge, the edge from the back with the edge from the front, I will join, and I will let the place for the slips. This can be 2, 1 best. If you don't want to make slips, it will be easy, 1 best. So we will join the laterals. We don't must join the shoulders, for this is like in 1 piece. So this will be like this. I made my jacket. And at the end, I joined the laterals, and in circle, I made the slips. It's optional. If you want, you make the slips. If you want, you can let like a vest. Thank you for your likes. If you can write me and tell me from where are you from, it will be nice. Thank you. So the front, it will be a little longer as the back. If you made, by example, 40 inches of long, so, or I, not with the long, no, I make more with the rows. If I made, by example, it's not a odd number, no? 45 is, I always confuse with this word, odd number. Número par e impar. Odd number. A ver, vamos a escribir. It's good. Odd number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah. Must be one odd number, the row. Because for the front, this is the front of the work. When the yarn of the begin is in the right side, to me, this is the front of the work. So, by example, if you make 55 rows, so in the front, you must make 55 plus 4 rows. 55 plus 4, it will be 59 rows, only in the front. From here, when we make the separation, this will be the row number 1. From here, we begin the 1, 2, 3, until the rows that you must make. No, all depends of the size that make your wool, your yarn. Remember that every yarn and every hook or needles make of different size or works. Because sometimes the people write me and tell me, oh, Maricita, I made with the same numbers that you make, but was too big or was too little. And I say, yeah, klar, like we say in German, klar, natürlich, claro. All depends of your yarn. For this, always I say, please, please make your little pattern. Like I will show you now, I will make a little pattern. And with this pattern, you can calculate how many centimeters or inches make your work. So from here, until the shoulders, I make 45 rows. After this, I make the separation of the work and I begin to make the first row of the front until the 45 plus 4 rows more. After this, we close, we join the laterals, we let the place for the slips. In both sides, you must make the same. This is the good. You must make the same in both sides. The lateral, you close. I let 18 centimeters for the slip. This is a large size, approximately. And we will see how many centimeters are 18 centimeters is. Okay, we will see here. 18 centimeters is 7. This is for the sleeve. 18 centimeters is the same to 7 or 7 inches, approximately. All is approximately, chicas, all. If you are M size, you can make 16 centimeters, so 6 inches. If you are XL, you can make 8 inches. I think it's 1 inch more for every size. From here, by example, I have from white 50 centimeters or 19 inches. Inches is this. So if you are XL, you can make 20, 21. You can see in the photos that the sweater, that this jacket is not so loose. It's a little tight. So if you want a little loose, you can make bigger as mine jacket. But you can compare to with a jacket or sweater that you have in home. Always I compare with one pullover that I have here at home. Okay, now I will begin. So I make until here, until the shoulders. After this, I make the fronts for separate. This is the right front, this is the left front. And I make 4 rows plus, and look, this is the work. And at the end, I make the sleeves. You can make the long that you prefer. And I made this waist in the front. I don't know the name of this. If you can write me and tell me how is the name of this part. This is the front, and this is like a waist. No waist. How you say pretina en español? Pretina, vamos a ver. Pretina. Pretina en inglés. Waistband. Waistband is here, but here I don't know in the front how is the name of this part, this green. I made the stitches from here. I have here 8 rows from this waistband, but it's not from the waist, it's from the laterals, from the fronts. So now I will show you this fantasy stitch. I will use this. I cannot use this because I have not enough. No tengo suficiente hilo para hacerles la muestra aquí. Bueno, chicas, bienvenidas a mi canal. Yo soy Maricita Colors. Welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. I will show you how I make this fantasy stitch. It's very easy. You will see. The base of this fantasy stitch, we begin with 16 stitches. 16 plus 6, 22. 22 plus 6, 28. And you must make until that you have the width of the back. Here I have 50 centimeters. That is 19 inches, 19.6 inches here. But remember that every yarn and every hook make of different size over threads. So we begin with 16. Here, this jacket has 76 stitches. Why? Because the yarn is a little thick. And I use the 5 millimeters hook. So I will make the pattern with 34. Remember, always will be 16 plus 6, 22, 28, 34, 40, 46, 52, 58, 64, 70, 76. This is all the stitches that you must use. So I will begin to make a little pattern. I will make 34 chains. We will see. We begin. I will use the same hook. This is the way that I make the chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. 34 I must make. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34 chains. This is the width of our work. But you must make some rows for that you can make the measure. Okay, now I begin. You can write the stitches that I will make. I will use chains, double crochet, and single crochet. I will insert the hook in the fourth chain. Where is the fourth chain? Look, this is the 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here I will make one double crochet. Double crochet, vareta or punto alto en español. And here is like I have one arc. The chains that I let is like one double crochet. From separation, I will make one chain. And in the next third, 1, 2, and 3, in the third chain, I will make one single crochet. One chain of separation, this is important, between every stitch we will make the chain of separation. And now I will go in the third chain, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I will make one foul. One foul is one double crochet, one chain, and one double crochet on the same stitch. This is the same stitch I make here for that you know how I made this fantasy stitch. After the foul, after the arc, I say in Spanish arco, I make one chain of separation. This is important. And on the next third stitch, we make one single crochet. So we will alternate one group or one foul and one single crochet, one foul and one single crochet, and between every stitch we make one chain of separation. Remember that is in this first row is every 3 stitches, and like this we repeat. In the next third chain I will make one foul. That is one double crochet, one chain, and one double crochet on the same stitch. One chain of separation and one single crochet. Medio punto or punto bajo en español. And don't forget always automatic after the foul and the single crochet. Always you must make the chain. In the next third stitch, I will make one foul, un arco, one chain of separation. In the third stitch, one single crochet, one chain of separation. And I repeat all until that we finish the row. All these stitches we must repeat. Look, it's very easy. You don't must make increases, decreases. You must work with the same stitches in every row. Single crochet, so we must make one foul. One single crochet or one chain. One single crochet, one chain, and to finish the row, if I begin with one foul, because we make the double crochet in the beginning, if I begin with one foul, I must finish with one foul. So we find 1, 2, and 3. If you have one stitch more, it's not a problem, you will see. One double crochet. Here in the edge, we don't make the chain of separation. I only make one double crochet, and on the same stitch, we make another double crochet. We have 2 double crochet, and here we can push and ready. Thank you, chicas, for your like. So this is the first row. How many stitches I have here with 34 chains? How I count the stitches? The stitches for me is the foul and the single crochet. Foul and single crochet. Not the chains between every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is a odd number, 11 stitches I have here with 34 chains. So in every row I must have the same number for that our work is uniform. Now we must alternate. Here, if I have one foul, I must have one single crochet. So to begin the second row, you must make 2 chains. The first represents one single crochet and the second is the chain of separation. We turn the crocheted work and now I am on the front of the work. Why? Because the yarn of the begin is in the right side. To me, this is the front. You can use the both sides that you prefer, but to me, I always use this size. Now I made the single crochet. So after the single crochet, I must make the foul. And over the single crochet of the previous row, I will make the foul. 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 double crochet. The chain of separation, 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, 1 foul. The foul is over the single crochet, or 1 chain, and on the foul we make the single crochet inside, 1 chain of separation, and we repeat all the stitches. We alternate 1 foul and 1 single crochet, and of difference of separation we make 1 chain. You only must have the attention in the begin and the end of every row. After this, all is the same. We must repeat. Debemos repetir todos los puntos. After the chain, we make the single crochet, 1 chain of separation, 1 foul, 1 chain of separation, and here, look, I find the 2 double crochet. In the third, in this, that is like represent the first double crochet here in the edge, we make 1 single crochet, because over the foul I must make the single crochet. And ready. In the front, we begin with 2 chains, that one is 1 single crochet, and we finish with 1 single crochet. This is the way that you can check that your work is correct. To begin the next row, we make over the single crochet, we must make 1 foul. So I will make 3 chains like the first double crochet, we turn the crocheted work, and on the same stitch, I make 1 double crochet. So this is the first foul. 1 chain of separation, and we begin to repeat all the stitches. We alternate 1 foul, 1 single crochet, and always between every stitch we must make 1 chain of separation. Like this, I begin, or I began my jacket. Of Spanish, we say chaqueta, cardigan can be too. Or two is like a little saco. Now we repeat all the stitches only. I try to concentrate to don't forget the chains between every stitch. This is important. But sometimes you can forget. Pass. like we say in German. Can happen. On the foul, we make the single crochet, and here to finish this row, I find the 2 chains of the previous row. The 2 chains represent one, the single crochet, and one of separation. So we go in the first and we will make the 2 double crochet. In the edge only we make 2 double crochet. And look, to begin the next row, if I made the foul, here I must make the single crochet, so are 2 chains. We turn the crocheted work, and after the single crochet I must make the foul. So I find the single crochet of the previous row and I will make the foul. And here we make 1 chain of separation and we alternate one foul and 1 single crochet. One single crochet and 1 foul. Yo le digo un arco. I say to this foul arco, arc, like one arc. And look, like this you can make your little pattern to know how many inches or centimeters has your work. Where is my centimeters? Sorry. Here. By example, here I have approximately 25 centimeters. 25 centimeters, we will see how inches I have. 25 centimeters en inches, 25 centímetros a pulgadas, 9,8 inches. If I have here 34 chains and it's 25 centimeters, the double will make 50 centimeters approximately. That is a large size. So 34 stitches, vamos a ver acá, 34, 68 puntos. 34 two times is 68 stitches. If I want a large size with this yarn and with this hook, I must do looking for in my table with the stitches which number is close to 68 chains. So here I have 64, 70, 76. So if I want a jacket with this yarn and this hook, I can use maybe 70 stitches or chains or 76 if I want a loose jacket. If you want a loose jacket, I recommended that you make a little, not 50 centimeters like me. Maybe you can make 21 inches, more or less. Maybe for a size, a little size, this can be for a medium sometimes. The jacket must be loose because we use in winter or we use a lot of clothes. But if it's summer, because I made this for summer, you don't need, if I have a dress or a t-shirt, I don't need to make so big in summer. So I will finish this. After the foul, I make 1 chain, 1 single crochet over the foul, 1 chain of separation. Always remember your chain of separation. So only now we repeat all the stitches. And you know now how to calculate it with your yarn and with your hook. the base of this stitch begin with 16 chains. 16 plus 6 is for make bigger. We have not multiples of numbers here. So after the foul, I must make one single crochet. Here I find the 2 double crochet of the previous row. In the third chain that represent the first double crochet, we make the last single crochet. And ready. This is the fantasy stitch. And look, this is the pattern that I made for my pattern. For the tutorial, I made this. I made, by example, the long of the back. When I have the long of the back that I want, I make the front of the right. This is the front of the work. Why? The yarn of the begin is in the right side. And here in the shoulders, I have not sew. I don't must sew. I only continue with the work. So it's like a work, like we say, in one piece. En una pieza, we say in español. In one piece. Here I made, in the back, I made 19 rows. So in the front, I must make 19 plus 4 rows. So I have 23 rows here. And when I close for the front here. And when I begin this row, I make the stitches and I continue, and I must make the same number of the rows, and I must finish 2 here in the left side. So in the front, always in the front. You will watch this in my pattern, don't worry. One tip. By example, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here I have 13 fantasy stitches, or 13 stitches. That is 1 foul and 1 single crochet. 1 foul and 1 single crochet. I have 13. So to make the separation, the fronts, 2 parts the same, here I have 13, so I must make 1 stitch more, for that is 13, and here I have, by example, 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I make 1 stitch plus, for that all the fronts have the same number of stitches. So here I have 7 stitches. I divide the work in 2 parts the same, and I make 1 extra stitch, because 25 is an odd number. So when we make the 2 parts in 2 parts, 25 has not, is 25 is 12 and 13. But this I will show you on the pattern, don't worry. I must make a little tricks for that our works is uniform. How do you think? How do you find this nice fantasy stitch? And when I have ready the works, by example, I have ready the front. This is the front of the work, and we must turn in 2 parts the same. This is the front. Here in the shoulders, I must let the place for the slips 18, 20 centimeters, and the rest I must join. I join edge with edge, and I let the place for the, here, I let the place for the slips. And look, the extra rows that I made in the front make a little move in our shoulders. For this, I make these 4 rows. If you make the same number of rows of the back, it will be a little tight. Have not moved. But when I give these 4 rows, I have a little move, look. This is the tricks that I find in my works. So, chicas, how many minutes we have? 45 minutes. This is good. So, I hope that you like my new pattern. I will, this fantasy stitch I used before in my crocheted vest in boho style. You know this. I made this. This is the crocheted boho vest in boho style. This stitch is the same. And this pattern is already here on my channel. You can find it like crocheted vest or best boho Maricita. You must write always my name. How you write my name? This is important. My name is Mari. My name is María del Carmen. And in Spanish we say Maricita. Hello, hello. Carla. Hola, Carla. Thank you so much to be here with me. Thank you. The best regards all for you and your family. Thank you, Carla. So now you know how I made this pattern, the new pattern. I will let you this pattern of the crocheted vest. I will let you on the comments and on the description box. But you can find it like crocheted vest boho Maricita or vest boho Maricita. We are in the comments. I will let you the link and the name by example. For that, maybe you cannot find it. If you didn't find, bitte, please write me. Thank you for your likes. This is my nice crocheted boho vest. Chaleco a crochet es este. I made this crocheted vest in one piece too. I am obsessed with the one piece. I love don't sew in the laterals or on the shoulders. Okay, chicas, thank you very much. Don't forget to give one like to my video, comment, share, and you can find me too on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you very much to Carla that write me and to all the person that give one like to my video. This is important. For me, to me. Es muy importante para mí. Muchas gracias, chicas. And you can write me always here on my channel. On the comments, always I read all your words, your comments. Thank you very much. And take care a lot of you. Chao, chao. Thank you. Gracias, chicas. Hasta la próxima.